let me ball, God let me ball. Get a crib that's high as a scraper, ball like a Laker. The Lakers ball like the ball. I'm about my paper, by my mama crib where she got no neighbors. Ball and it's slow for you. When I ball, I told you I ball.
Who should I run with right now, man? I think I'm gonna run with the Knicks. Oh, I should run with Wemby. I'm run with the Knicks. Fuck that.
Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear
I
no
don't
opinions.
well,
People who still got dreams of making
care.
it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account unless she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on to sleep in the bed on some pain on rent. Everyone loves you, but fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said it, I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit, my diamonds are icy. I'm skating on this. Back in the 80s and running from but that isn't Brady. This is jail, but that doesn't faze me. I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you play me, it'd be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. So
welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. It's all about the Eastern Conference. That's where the action is today as the Atlanta Hawks get ready to battle. Now, here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Towns. Now the Knicks with it. Here's Anunoby. Bridges outside. Here's Towns. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
My settings too, cuz. Make sure they shut my people up. Shit, I'm trying to play smother on defense, man. I want them to play smother defense. They gotta change everything just to hoop. Come on, dog.
Johnson right side. Johnson draws it up.
Yeah, shit, boy.
Bridges with the block. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. Atlanta again missing. Now the Knicks with it. Brunson outside. Towns the screen. Inside. It's intercepted. Here's Johnson. Good D by Anunoby.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing.
Man, you gotta go out, man. They gotta make a game.
They'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Screen by Hart. Bridges outside. 4 on the clock. And Hart throws it down.
Nice job by Bridges. Doesn't always get enough credit for his playmaking.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Johnson. Yep, that one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just, again,
Go right to the line.
You will gladly take those.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Back to Alexander Walker. Oh, good with the triple. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Fires to the hoop. Pass to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. On deep, Brunson. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
I don't like this whatever offensive set they want.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. The Knicks making a switch here.
New York substitution.
Here's Johnson. Going inside. The Knicks pull it in. Brunson scanning the floor. Over McCollum.
Oh, shit. That's the dumb shit I'm talking about.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. Trailing by 4. Pass to Okongwu. Banked in off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Johnson with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively. Puts the move on. And Anunoby. Here we go. Oh, he misses the dunk. Alexander Walker. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Back to Brunson. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
Stolen by Brunson. Plays it in off the breakaway. Brunson's got 6 points.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Johnson. They get the rebound. Daniels with the bounce pass. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. The wing jumper off target. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. New York ahead, up by 3. 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Knicks.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
That's it, and he's now
Be that time, boy. You know time is.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Reza Shea in the corner. Back to Kispert. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Towns.
Go Towns. You know what time it is,
Basket of the
boy.
game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Vincent. Reza Shea in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Hit by Kuminga. Top of the key. And they force the shot clock Possession. Great D. The Knicks making a switch here. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Here's Alexander Walker.
That's good.
4 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here's New York. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Pass to Towns. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Towns has got the lead up to 13 now for New York.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
I gotta go. I'm gonna go back to him.
Seems like they haven't missed.
Go back to him, everybody. I don't do it, bro. Oh shit! Oh my god!
It's rebounded by Kuminga. Johnson for 3.
Shot, bro.
What range from outside? Wow! Johnson's got 5.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
1:53 left in the first half of the game. Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Look at his eyes. Oh.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
If you give him that kind of
separation,
he's going to take full advantage.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby.
Makes sense to go like
That is his first foul of the game. 1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson outside. Johnson draws the double. 6 to shoot. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Three on the clock for 3. It's rebounded by New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. From about 19
feet. Bullshit, man. Got wide open layup. You made me take a jump shot.
By 10. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Alexander Walker's got a pair of triples in the second now for Atlanta. On the wing, Bridges. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Bridges got his first 3 points of the game. Pass to Kispert. And the Hawks with another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey,
everybody shooting him.
Exchange more often than not.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the New York Knicks. He put together quite a quarter with 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Back to Brunson. Towns down low.
Come on, that's fake shit I'm telling you.
The Hawks trailed by 7.
I'm right at the bucket, Slam.
Johnson surveying the floor. Good ball movement here by the Hawks.
Just leaving niggas wide open.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he can close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Launches a three. Okongwu grabs the board. So it's Atlanta now. 6-point game. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. McCollum, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Town.
The
dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense. Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
The Knicks leading by 7. Brunson with the teardrop.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Three-pointer.
He's shooting like that.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 7. Johnson outside. There's the drive.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Towns, the screen. Count that one. Brunson's got 12 in the game.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Atlanta making a switch here.
They Golden State. Look at the bullshit, man. Gotta be one ball right there.
Now McCollum. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Misses from the corner. Brunson, left side. Here's Towns.
Oh, yes. Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Bridges with the steal. Back to Brunson.
Y'all got it. What is that?
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Driving the lane. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
And here's McCollum for 3. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Towns gets it to go.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
And it's Alexander Walker in the corner.
Towns right there.
Alexander Walker's got 8 points in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
24 seconds left for the third. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's got 17.
Selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Pass to Towns. With 1 on the clock.
Look at cheating ass shit. He didn't even take the step in to the layup.
In control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The Hawks trailed by 9.
Stupid.
Johnson the screen. Benson with it. Now guarded by Towns. Here's Johnson. Knicks with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
Look at this dumb shit. Man, what the fuck?
Clarkson taking his time
Clarkson
here.
be down there with him fast break.
Pass to Alvarado. Now Robinson. Covered by Johnson. 5 to shoot. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
Back to Vincent.
Look at that shit.
It's stolen by Alvarado. Here's Towns.
Come on.
It's rebounded by Kuminga. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jordan Clarkson. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Towns. Some nice passing by New York here.
Give him the ball and get the fuck out of the way.
That's foul number 2 for him.
That's what I need now.
Left side, Towns. He goes up again. Tries again.
Get the fuck
And it's
out.
Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks trailed by 9.
And he flipped on so it's too late.
There's Kuminga. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kuminga's got his first points in this one.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Look how late the pass is.
Towns.
I'm going to turn this shit off.
By the Hawks.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last.
This
This one
shit.
can't get anything to fall.
He's on the fast break. He just can pass the ball.
Wide open look. No good.
Bad shit.
New York leading by 7. Clarkson. It's good.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Johnson. Clock at 6. Fires from 14.
You telling me he just got that rebound?
Alexander Walker on the wing.
Okay.
There's the pick.
Dang, well, I tell you, this game full of shit. Game full of shit.
Vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now Brunson launches it.
It's wild. I know how 2K do something.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the 4th. Driving inside. Johnson.
He got the ball. Get the fuck out. That's it.
Shamet on the wing. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Nice job by Clarkson moving the ball there. His coaches would like to see a little more of that.
They double-team Johnson.
That's good.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Not still. Okay.
Here's Alexander Walker. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. So it's the Knicks now.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Knicks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Karl-Anthony Towns.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Towns. Oh, he can't jam it home. He is denied. Johnson rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam. And here's Brunson. Towns. Not that time. It won't go. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent